So just sit yourself comfortably and close your eyes. Settle yourselves down and get yourselves comfortable in whatever position you choose, be it sitting or lying. And start with steady rhythmic breathing. And just allow your mind and body to clear with each out breath. And now just visualize opening the valves on the soles of your feet, so that when you clear the energy out through the body, it can easily flow out through the feet into the ground and away. So just keep the steady rhythmic breathing. Now starting at the crown at the top of your head. With each out breath, just allow your thoughts to drain away. Now moving down to the third eye in your forehead. With each out breath, just allow the pressure of your everyday life to float away. And now moving down the body to your jaw and throat area. Just allow all the times you haven't felt able to speak your truth, all your unspoken words, to just fall away. And now moving down to the neck and shoulders. With each out breath, just release the tensions and the burden that you carry on your shoulders. And allow the energy of this burden to flow down your arms, out through your fingers and away. And now moving down to the chest. With each out breath, just allow the anxieties of everyday life to drain away. All the stresses and strains that are preventing you from breathing fully, allow them to flow out of your body. And now working down from your chest to the solar plexus area or the abdomen area. With each out breath, allow all the negative feelings connected to relationships with others to flow away. All the feelings of fear, anger, or guilt in your relationships, just let them drift away. And now moving down to your pelvis, clear all the issues around not feeling supported by others and the support that you have to give to others that's not returned. And with your out-breaths, just allow this to float away. And now moving down to the thighs. This is the area of your body that holds issues around self-worth and self-esteem. And with each out-breath, allow these blockages to just fall away. And now working down to the knees. This is the area where you hold issues around self-sabotage and allowing yourself to be undermined by others. And in clearing this area around your knees, you will take back your sovereignty and reclaim your sense of self and your empowerment. And keeping your steady rhythmic breathing, just move down your lower legs. And these blockages concern issues around not moving forward, where you're holding yourself back or allowing others to hold you back. And just allow these blockages to flow away. And now move down to the ankles and feet. And feel your physical body being anchored onto third-dimensional earth through the soles of your feet. Feel grounded and connected. And whether or not your feet are connecting with the floor, just now feel all the negative energy which you've cleared from your body, now draining through the ground, out and away. And now you've cleared out your body, we will now re-energize each of the chakras in turn, moving back up through the body, and they will be opened and fully regenerated. So starting at the base chakra, at the base of your spine, this is the chakra that governs your survival and your physical needs, and it vibrates with the color red. So you can now see opening up in front of you a field of bright red flowers. You can see poppies and tulips, and carnations, and red roses as far as the eye can see. And you can see the bright scarlet of the poinsettias. So breathe in the scent of these bright red flowers. And allow the colour red to saturate you and fill every cell of your body. And it permeates your base chakra. And now it is glowing with a vibrant and bright red. And now moving up the body to the sacral chakra, which is 3 inches below the navel. And this chakra in particular governs your emotions and your sexual issues and reproduction. And it vibrates with the colour orange. And you can now see unfolding in front of you a field of orange flowers. A vast field of dahlias and chrysanthemums. The flaming gladioli and the orange nasturtiums. And the vibrant bright orange of marigolds. Now you can see or feel the orange and tangerine trees. And you breathe in the fresh smell of this orange. And allow the orange to permeate every part of your sacral chakra until it radiates a bright orange glow. And now moving up to the solar plexus chakra, which is 3 inches above the navel. This governs relationships and all the emotions connected to those relationships, past and present. And this particularly issues around your empowerment. So in energizing this, you will feel re-empowered. And on the physical level, this chakra also governs digestive issues, and it vibrates with the color yellow. So in front of you, there opens up a field of yellow flowers with the golden daffodils and bright yellow narcissi. And the banks of primroses and yellow tulips. And the majestic and towering sunflowers. And the lemon trees with their zesty scent. Breathe this yellow into your body and soak it in through your skin. Feel the golden sun shining down onto you. Your solar plexus chakra is now over brimming with energy, so feel this bright and vibrant yellow. And now moving up the body to the central chakra, your heart center, in the center of your chest. And this governs love and, most importantly, self-love and compassion. And on the physical level, it governs respiratory issues. And it vibrates with the colors of green or pink, but today we will focus on the green. So in front of you, there is coming into focus a beautifully smooth field of emerald green grass. And you're invited to remove your shoes and walk barefoot through this grass and feel the damp and velvety texture beneath your feet. There are ferns in clumps, unfurling with their vibrant green-coloured fronds. There are banks of moss with a variety of textures and shades of green. And now look upwards to see the canopies of leaves above you in the mature trees. You can see the bright green of the beech leaves, the oak and the sycamore trees. So just fill your eyes and all your senses with this green. And just drink this colour of green into your body. Your heart center is now filled with the green, and its vibration has been raised. So now moving up through the body to the throat chakra, which is just above the collarbone. And this governs your communication and your ability to speak your truth. And on the physical level, it governs the thyroid issues. And it vibrates with the color blue. And in front of you, there is opening up a vista of blue flowers. You can see a profusion of bluebells. There are bright blue hyacinths and forget-me-nots. The sky above you is a clear blue, and you can feel yourself being flooded with the color blue. The vibrant shades of blue are permeating your throat chakra, and you can feel it uplifting and expanding you. And now moving up into the head area to the third eye chakra, which is in the center of your forehead. And it's also home to the very important pineal gland. And this governs your intuition and clairvoyance, and it connects us to source energy and the collective consciousness of the universe. And it allows your consciousness to expand and connect you to the higher dimensions. And the third eye vibrates with the color indigo, which is halfway between blue and purple. And this color is opening up in front of you, and you can see coming into focus a carpet of indigo flowers. And you can see the delicate violets and pansies, and breathe in their heady scent. And gently swaying in the breeze are the velvet indigo-coloured irises. And you feel saturated by the colour of these indigo flowers. And you walk through the clumps of irises by the side of a stream. And your pineal gland and third eye chakra are now fizzing with the vibrancy of this beautiful indigo colour. And now you move up to the top of your head to the crown chakra. And the crown governs your thought and intelligence and your spirituality. And on the physical level, it governs your pituitary gland. And your crown vibrates with the colour purple. And you can now see an overwhelming vista of purple flowers, which lifts your spirits. The exquisite purple orchids as far as your eye can see. And the heads of the purple anemones bobbing in the breeze. And the bright purple of large mop-head dahlias. And just allow the colour purple to permeate every cell of your being. And now fill your crown chakra to overflowing with this purple, and you feel uplifted and buoyant. And you feel your vibration rising and expanding. And now you feel your feet are lifting off the ground. And now high above you, you can see a point of brilliant electric blue-white light. This light is shining down on you and surrounding you, and every cell of your being is being permeated by this electric blue-white light. The rays of the light are penetrating, cleansing and purifying you right down to every cell of your body. And as this light penetrates you, the vibration, every part of your being is now being raised, and you're connecting with the higher dimensions. Feel yourself being drawn up towards this light until your feet are level with your shoulders. And you are now cocooned in a bubble of this brilliant blue-white light. And as you feel yourself being drawn up out of your body, you're leaving the physical third-dimensional world below you, and you're now connecting with the fifth dimension. And as you rise, you'll feel yourself unfurling like the wings of a butterfly as it emerges from a chrysalis. Feel yourself expanding and becoming all that you are capable of being. And feel the weightlessness of true being. And feel your expanded state of consciousness. Now you're in the fifth dimension. And now you can find yourself in your familiar home on fifth dimensional Earth. For those of you who have already manifested for yourselves a dwelling space where you feel at home, just take yourself to your familiar surroundings. For those of you who have not previously created for yourself a dwelling space on fifth dimensional Earth, just spend a moment picturing for yourself somewhere that you feel at home, somewhere where you have a sense of true self and empowerment and relaxation, whether it be just a comfortable chair, perhaps surrounded by your favorite pictures or animals, perhaps somewhere where you can connect with nature like a woodland or a river, or where you can pick up on healing energy from crystals, such as in a crystal cave. Or in a thermal spa, where you can enjoy the sensation of swimming in the warm water. So from your place in your home in your fifth dimensional Earth, you can now reach out and connect with all other beings who are on the fifth dimension, whether they be in a physical form on Earth or in an etheric, energetic form. So reach out around the grid surrounding Earth, the fifth dimensional grid, and feel your connection. you will be able to tune into any being who is also connected to this grid around Earth. And while you're reaching out around the fifth dimensional grid, your bodies will be taken to the healing pods in the Andromeda Ascendant, along with your nearest and dearest, or your loved ones who you would like to invite, or if you have previously invited them, then they will automatically be taken with you. So whilst we continue this meditation, your optimal healing will automatically occur on the Andromeda Ascendant. So you're feeling totally relaxed and comfortable and at one with your home on fifth dimensional Earth. And now in front of you, you can see appearing a two-dimensional archway. In a moment, we'll be going through this archway, or for those of you who already feel confident to take yourself to other places in the universe without the use of this archway, then please do so. But for those for whom this is a new experience, this two-dimensional archway is a portal. And this portal will take you to the home of mythical creatures. So when you're ready, if you'd now like to step through this portal, and you'll find yourself in a grassy clearing in a forest. So we'll just let everybody take a moment to group together in this clearing. So now we're all gathered in the clearing in the forest. Just take a moment to connect with the forest around you, and you will notice that the trees have a very special energy. These trees have a very high vibration, and they are predominantly sequoia and other redwood trees. And these redwoods have a consciousness with a very high vibration. So just take a moment to tune into these beautiful redwood trees in the forest around you. And you can connect with their wisdom. And their wisdom has been with planet Earth and Gaia for thousands of years, as they have old Lemurian energy. And the sequoias and redwoods have a telepathic connection to all the trees of the same species around the world. And they play a very important part in the connection of nature on our planet. But to truly connect with them, we need to be, as we are this afternoon, up on the fifth dimensional plane, where we're connecting with this consciousness. So just spend a moment to connect with their consciousness. And now just direct your attention to the other trees and plants in the forest, because these also have a collective consciousness, but their connection is made through the root nodes and fungi in the soil. And there is a network of mycelium that enables these plants to communicate, and they transmit signals through this network of mycelium like the neurons in a human body. And these mycelium are the conduits for the collective consciousness of plants, and they play a vital role in the shared intelligence and optimal well-being of the trees. And it is this connection that most people on third dimensional Earth are not aware of. So just spend a moment connecting into this intelligence and this consciousness. And in a moment, we'll be meeting some of the mythical creatures that live in this forest, including the elves and fairies, the unicorns and centaurs. And these mythical creatures have a high level of sentience. And they're working with unconditional love to help planet Earth, and they're not constrained by time and space. So very few humans are able to see them on Earth because their realms are in the higher dimensions. But they are in perfect balance and harmony with Gaia's star. And it is only humanity that is creating such disharmony and a disconnect with these creatures are so important in helping the balance of our planet. And Gaia Star herself is now ascended, but is still providing every living thing on Earth with a nurturing love, and will continue to do so until the civilization of humanity also ascends. So as you look ahead of you into the forest, you can see a mist. So there's a hazy mist in front of you, which is just beginning to clear. And as that mist clears and begins to lift, you can see the shapes in front of you beginning to step forward are the fairies. And these are diminutive humanoid beings with gossamer wings. And as they step forward to greet you and to allow you to connect with them, they're staying still so that you can see them more clearly, because they are usually constantly busy and rapidly moving around. So they're just staying still for you to connect with them. And as you can see in front of you, their true height is around 4 feet, but they usually manifest much smaller and often disguised as insects such as bees, which they often do on planet Earth. Thousands of years ago, the fairies would manifest in a 3-dimensional form on Earth but they have been persecuted, so they've gone into hiding. So unless we raise our vibration to the 5th dimensional level, we will not see them. So these fairies, they're connected to all of nature, and they are stewards of nature who regulate and revitalize all our plants and trees. And on this 5th dimensional level, they're full of joy. They're buzzing with energy and full of activity. But on 3rd dimensional Earth, due to our abuse of nature, such as the destruction of forests, and our inability to understand the crucial role of the fairies, they're very sorrowful. And they keep a low profile. But even on 3rd dimensional Earth, they're still present and performing a vital role in caring for nature. But sadly, when we destroy trees, we're also destroying the habitat of fairies, and they struggle to find places to live. And if you look carefully, behind the fairies that have stepped forward to greet you, there are a number of other fairies that are living in their natural habitat in the trees, including the fairy queen. And you can see fairies who are curled up in flowers or leaves. So just spend a moment connecting with the fairy energy and tuning into them. You will see what an important role they fulfill on planet Earth. And now you've had an opportunity to connect with them. They're going to demonstrate to you how they go about their function in nature, how busy they are, helping plants, whizzing around, darting about, flying with their beautiful gossamer wings, moving around rapidly and constantly busy, collecting nectar from certain plants that they live on. And any being that consumes this nectar will remain in the fairy realm. So just spend a moment watching them busily go about their business and see how totally in tune they are with their environment. And now the fairies are returning to the mist that has descended onto the forest and disappearing from view. And now you can hear a rustling in the leaves behind you. And in a moment, you're going to connect with the elves, very different in stature to the fairies. They're around 9 feet tall, with a willowy stature and pointed chins. So as these elves just come into view, You can see their towering and willowy stature. And these elves also perform a vital function in being stewards of nature to regulate and revitalize our plants. And they work in harmony with the fairies, and they fulfill seamless roles. So just spend a moment to connect with the elves who are here as guardians of the forest. And now as the elves disappear back into the forest to continue their work, and you're aware of a shimmering. It is a hazy shimmering in front of you. And it may at first be difficult to make out what shape is appearing in front of you. And these shimmering shapes are the she energy. They are nebulous or hazy, and they are amorphous or shapeless beings. So if they appear not to come into focus, then go with the flow, and you'll notice that they're shifting around all over the place, and you won't be able to see a clear outline. And the she energy are very important again in helping planet Earth, as they're responsible for the regulation of our planet's geological activity, such as the tectonic plate movements or the uplift of mountains, the formation of volcanoes, the water cycle and weather systems. And the she are very fearful because of humanity's abuse of our planet. So understandably, they've gone into hiding. But their fear is manifested in the disruption of our planetary systems, such as earthquakes, volcanoes, droughts, and hurricanes. But they're connecting with you in the meditation today. And even if you cannot see their shape and form clearly, you can connect clearly with their consciousness and their intention, and feel their high vibration. Just spend a moment connecting with the she energy. And now as the hazy form of the she drifts into the background, you are aware of the sound of hooves. And if you look in the forest ahead of you, you will see white shapes appearing. And as they become closer, you will see that they are horse-like beings. with a gleaming pointed spiral horn made from crystal on their foreheads. And these are the unicorns. And as they come into full focus, you'll see what majestic beings they are. And again, we will only see these when we connect with them on the 5th dimension and above. As for thousands of years, they've remained in hiding. As thousands of years ago, when they manifested in 3rd dimensional Earth, they were hunted to virtual extinction by man. And they have great wisdom and healing power, an understanding and unconditional love, and they can see clairvoyantly into the future. And their spiral horns made from crystal are vitally important. These enable the unicorns to link telepathically, and we can tune into this telepathy, which is called Sahailu. And this Sahailu connects all of the unicorns and other beings such as the dragons and centaurs, who also link into this Sahailu telepathy. So just spend a moment linking into this Sahailu telepathy and connecting with the wisdom and understanding from the unicorns. And just feel their unconditional love, which they give freely. And now as the unicorns walk back through into the forest and disappear from view, you can see on your right that there are some more horse-like creatures coming into view. And these are the centaurs. And with their muscular horse-like body and a humanoid torso, and you will see as they come into view that many of them are carrying bows and arrows, as they're great warriors and archers. So with a human top half and a body like a horse, you can see how powerful and muscular they are. They're immensely strong and noble and wise. But although strong and muscular, they're incredibly gentle, loving, and warm. And they're also creative artists, musicians, and poets. And the centaurs also perform a crucial role as they defend the woodlands and trees on Earth. And many today are incarnate as horses on 3-dimensional Earth. And tuning into these horses, you can see They have a very special level of wisdom, a high vibration, and a very fine consciousness. And now, in amongst the throng of centaurs in front of you, you can hear the hooves of a very special centaur leader. And as the centaurs either side part to allow the centaur leader to come forward, you will see that this centaur leader has wings and is like a cross between a centaur and a Pegasus. And this centaur leader is called Chiron. And Chiron is a very majestic centaur, and as he opens the span of his wings, you can see how powerful he is. So just spend a moment connecting with the centaurs and use the same Sahaelu telepathy that you use with the unicorns to connect with their wisdom and their understanding. And now as the centaurs disappear back into the forest, you can hear the beating of wings. And coming into focus on the edge of the clearing in the forest, you can see the awe-inspiring spectacle of the Pegasus. And there are 45 in total. So it is quite an amazing sight to behold. And as they allow their wings to settle onto their backs, you can see that there are black stallions and white mares. And contrary to popular myth that states there is only one Pegasus, which in mythology is a horse with wings, there are actually 45. And again, there are some currently incarnate as horses on three-dimensional Earth. And the Pegasus horses are very keen to connect with you. And in future meditations, there'll be an opportunity to ride on the Pegasus, as when they're in flight with their wings, it is an amazing experience. And they're very majestic and magnificent in flight. But just for the meditation today, you will have an opportunity to connect with their wisdom and their understanding, their incredible power. So just spend a moment connecting with these beautiful horses, and you can either view them from a distance to see them all, or you can walk up right to the edge of the clearing to connect with a particular Pegasus and feel that connection. So just spend a moment as you wish, connecting with one or more of these beautiful creatures, the horses with wings, which are the Pegasus. So now you've connected with the Pegasus, they will ease back into the forest and disappear. And although the mythical creatures are no longer in view, you can tune into their energy and know that at any time you can take yourself here, if you connect with the fifth dimension and above, to connect with the fairies, the elves, the she, the unicorns, the centaurs, and the Pegasus. And also not forgetting the beautiful energy of the trees of the forest, including the sequoia and the other redwoods, and the root systems that allow the collective consciousness to communicate. And now from where you are standing in the clearing in the forest, now just take yourself back to your home on fifth dimensional Earth, the place that you've manifested for yourself, where you feel comfortable. And just spend a few moments reconnecting with those familiar surroundings. And while you're connecting with those surroundings, the bodies for yourselves and your nearest and dearest are being returned to third dimensional Earth, returned from the healing pods on the Andromeda Ascendant, with all the healing work being done. So now your physical bodies have been returned to Earth. You're now ready to return yourselves into that body. And as you do so, just allow yourself to gently and slowly reconnect with the physical body. But do not feel constrained or restricted by it, as the greater part of your consciousness will remain on the fifth dimension. And you are merely projecting a tiny part of your consciousness back down into your three-dimensional body. So you're feeling expanded and uplifted and revitalized, and feeling you're vibrating at a higher level. And as you feel yourself sinking back down into the body, stretch yourself out into your fingers and toes. Give your fingers and toes a bit of a wiggle. And when you feel fully stretched out, back into your physical body. When you feel ready, you can open your eyes.